Alright then guys, it looks like I'm going to do a very quick weekend roundup of Cheers, Blackhawk Inu, Cox Inu and Bonk. So yes guys, it's going to be a fairly quick one today, only because during the weekend there's hardly any volatility, and I might as well go through with you what it's currently looking like for these meme coins and how it's shaping up, and hopefully we can see ourselves going into it next week. Right, so firstly let's dive into Cheers meme crypto, and it looks like we are forming a rounding bottom over here. What I'll do first, let me just get rid of all the drawings and bring it back to the naked charts. Alright, so far it looks like we are doing this. From here we're creating this like a rounding bottom right over here, like so. That's usually the bullish case scenario, which means our next move to the upside, it should be at least back up to this high up here. Now once we do reach to that zone there, that should give us that should make us a profit of, from where we are to there, of a 59% move to the upside. That's not too shabby there at all guys. So once we do claw our way back up into this zone right here, which means our next target should be the last highs, which is all the way up here. Now if I bring up the measuring tool one last time, from here to there, that will put us at 299% move to the upside. There's still plenty of room coming in for Cheers token. I can only imagine this will be one of the biggest winners within a meme. Of course it won't be the only, seeing as there are so many memes out there that's pushing for dominance, but let's face it, no one's pushing for dominance. When it comes down to cryptocurrency, it's all about making the bucks and making some serious gains, in some occasions maybe even life-changing amounts. Cheers token could definitely be one of them. And the reason why for that is because if we quickly take a look at their market cap, it's only at 1.6 mil. Guys, 10x from here is 16 million, 100x from here is 160 million. So this has got a huge potential for that 1000x, but if we stay conservative, quite easily we can get 100x from Cheers token. But for the weekend it is looking pretty decent actually in terms of the shape. Whether we hold in this price action is soon to be seen. Let's find out what happens tomorrow late night evening in terms of the price action, but as long as we round a bit here and clawing our way up slightly, or at least back up to this area there, then I can see, hopefully a bullish week ahead of the Caprio Cheers token. Now let's quickly dive into Blackhawk Inu and see how we are shaping up. So far we're not doing too bad guys. As I mentioned in my previous video, we have created a double bottom over here, which means that's a bullish case scenario and we should really be going back up. Now usually after we create a double bottom and we do push up, we do tend to see a retest of around about this sort of range or area over here, normally from the breakout from the neckline over there, but we didn't quite pull back, but we continued to the upside, and that's quite bullish guys. That means if we do continue in this trajectory, we should quite easily at least break up above here and reach into this zone right there. Let me just expand the chart so you can see exactly what I see, just for transparency. Alright, so this is how it's shaping up to be so far, which is looking pretty decent. Alright, so here's a neckline that we've broken out from. We went up, we came back down, we almost, you can say we almost retested this level over here, but instead we continue to go up. From here to there, it's about 16-20% move to the upside. But once we do break up this zone over here, then if we look to our left, yes guys, it looks like we should quite easily, once we break up from here, quite easily head away back up to this zone up there. Now once that does happen, we could be looking at a potential gains from the current price from here to there of 42% move to the upside. Once that happens, then we should be continuing hopefully going right to the top of that move, and then once we do, that should be a very nice retest back into this zone over here, And then once we do retest this zone here and we smash through that, then I can only see us at least retesting back to this last all-time high and put us in a much healthier position for Blackhawk Inu. So for now, for the weekend, it's shaping up quite decent. Let's see what happens tomorrow evening, and then I'll be able to create another video for you tomorrow to see how we get on. And then on Monday, I'll do a super shout out for everyone who has left a nice comments on this video, just to say thank you for watching my video, and hopefully you can all join in my Patreon. So speaking of Patreon, why don't we head over to our Patreon right now. Hello guys, and welcome to my Patreon page, and if you are interested in selecting any of my 3-tier membership, you got it right in the info section. And just for your quick information, there's a £1.50 to become a Crypto Friends shout out, which means you're given a shout out for every video created. Or if you'd like to go for the £4.50 per month, that's a Total Crypto family where you receive all the earliest contents before I put it live on YouTube, and get to participate in the Patreon only voting power, as well as messaging me directly. Whereas if you're looking to learn how to trade but you need a bit of assistance, you can also go for the Total Crypto 23 trading coach, where I'll be able to coach you on a demo account how to trade more profitably, safely, and also apply risk management so you can minimize any risk and increase in your wins. So if you find that interesting, guys, head over to my Patreon. You find the link in my description, and hopefully I can get you to be part of the family. So until then, let's head back into the video. Alright guys, so welcome back to the video. Let's head over to Coxy Inu and see how we are shaping up for the weekend. Just waiting for it to load. Right, here we are. It's not looking too shabby at all, guys. Alright. Firstly, excuse all the drawings. They just keep transparent from my previous videos on Coxy Inu, and we are still looking pretty decent so far. What we can see is that we've been retesting this zone here quite a few times already. That's 1, 2, 3, multiple times there. However, it is quite bullish only because each time we tested this area over here, it looks as though we are creating a little bit higher than the last. That's a low there, that's a low high, that's a high in comparison to these last 3 touches. Yet we've been going sideways here for a little while. That's your all-time highs, and it looks like if we do break up from this level over here, we should quite easily retest this zone and ultimately go up towards the last all-time high in order for us to get into the price discovery. Now that is not too shabby at all. If we look at the percentage in gains from here to there, it's about 29% move to the upside. To get to the last all-time highs, it's around about 54%, and once we smash through that, who knows how high we're gonna get. But what we're gonna do tomorrow we'll do some price predictions for multiple of these coins. So if you'd like to find out what's my price prediction for your coins that you're currently trading or holding, leave that in the description so I can share that information with you where I reckon. But remember guys, it's not financial advice. I do not hold a crystal ball. However, I can use some analytics and also check out some of the fundamentals on some of your coins, as if you like disclose what you're holding. So far we covered Cheese Token, Blackhawk Inu, and Coxy Inu. Now finally we'll get into Bonk, and Bonk is looking still pretty decent actually, or should I say healthy to say the least, because if we are looking to our left, we have in fact touched this area quite a few times already. This area is once, multiple times there, and there as well. Only if we do break below here, we can see ourselves going all the way back down to this level over here. Now if that's to happen, it won't be the worst case scenario. It just means you have more opportunities to add more bags at a cheaper price for Bonk. Otherwise, if we hold there, you can still add more here, because when we do eventually blast at least to retest this zone up here, that should give you around about 22% move to the upside. And then once we do retest this zone up here, it will give you a further 50%. the last all-time highs of around about 67. But guys, the sky's the limit with Bonk. I could only imagine we're going to see some crazy gains coming in for this coin, and for the weekend it's still shaping up pretty decent. But I just need to see Bonk at least clear this high over here to come back to retest this zone to make me feel a lot more confident on Bonk coin. Right guys, so that wraps up the video. Hope you enjoy the content. If you haven't done so already, guys, do me a favor, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, you may subscribe over here. If you haven't checked out my last 2 videos here and there, go check them out, and I'll see you all in the next one.